Hello everyone, welcome back to Namaste Electronics. So I think today is the time to take a look at this convex car FM modulator in detail. I found this thing while thrifting and I didn't got the remote with it, I just got the item itself. This has the USB auxiliary and an SD card slot right here, and this is the kind of thing that we were using back in the 2013 and 14 time period. If I can focus on that, see the date code 2013-14. So those were the times when the car stereo were dominated by the CD and DVD changes, even DVD video players. So those were the type of media that was available back in those times. So if you happen to have a USB stick full of music, if you want to play these kind of music like from your SD card or from your USB stick or even through the mini auxiliary jack that was there in the Nokia models, old Nokia mobile phones, so you could have done that with the help of one of these. The way it works is very simple. You just plug this in the car cigarette lighter, you select a radio station. You had to have an empty radio station in your area, and you need to select that with these two buttons in here, and you stick in your memory device, whatever it is, or auxiliary device, and it will start playing it automatically, and you can listen to that through the radio of your car. So right now let's demonstrate that. So I'll be using the 12-volt power supply, and right now it is connected and it's not drawing any current. Okay, so since it is not drawing any power from the supply, let's open this and see what is wrong in here. I think something might be wrong here. Maybe the fuse itself is gone, or there must be something wrong somewhere along this route. Maybe this is the power, or the power thing will be in here. I don't know. Let's just open it and see what is wrong in here. Alright, so we have opened it. It took some effort to get it opened, especially this ring, this thing right here. It took some time to get it opened, and it seems like a buck regulator is inside. I don't really know what is the chip number. It's not visible yet. There are some scuff marks or something in there. I will take the screenshot of that, and I will put the data sheet on the screen if it is available on the internet. And let's check the first obvious things. Let's test for the fuse. Here's the continuity, and we connect it. Yep, there is continuity in here, so it's not the fuse. So let's try to put the 12 volts directly in here. In case if it's a loose contact or something, let's put the 12 volts straight in here and let's see what happens. Still nothing. So let's do one more thing. Let's measure the output pin. Let's measure the output voltage of this buck converter. Is it generating the full 5 volts in here or not? That's what we want to know. So let's keep the multimeter in the voltage mode, and I really don't know which pin is what in here, because I'm seeing 3 wires here. 3 wires are here. I don't know which one is what. So I'll be keeping the ground common because it's a buck converter, so the ground must be common. And let's measure the output across all the 3 pins. 1.89, 0, 11.8. Just one of them has to be 5 volts. I don't know what the 12 volt thing really is, but anyway, since this side is not functioning, this buck converter is not functioning, you can see right here the screen is still off. So let's try to repair this, or let's try to power this section from an external source or somewhere. Let me try to find a way to power this thing without the buck converter. 1 second please. Alright, so I have disconnected the main housing, the body, from this circuitry, and I have found 3 wires in here. And before that, let me show you one more thing. Let me give you a close-up of the IC that they're using. This is the MC34063A. Not sure how much visibility is in there, but that is the IC they're using. And if you look closely to the left, you can see 3 wires going into the PCB. And the blue wire on the bottom side, that is connected straight to the 12 volt section. I don't know what does it do, because it's getting that 12 volt straight from that 12 volt pin after the fuse. That golden color pin or the orange wire, that is the ground, and the red one will be the output from the buck converter. It could be 3.3 or 5 volt, but I suspect it's going to be 5 volt because it is going to be connected to a USB. USB needs 5 volts, so I think it will be 5 volts. So I'll be turning on the power supply, and I kept the supply voltage to 5 volts, which is right there, and I'm keeping the ground common to here, and I'm going to put the 5 volts straight to the pin. If I don't want to short out anything, so I have to be careful while dealing with this. This is not flexible wire, by the way. This is just, you know, straight out, I think 1.5 gauge wire, 1.5 or something. So that's why this is so stiff. It's not the flexible wiring. So I'll be connecting the 5 volt to here. There you go. It says car MP3 right there, and no device. The frequency is set at 90.6. 90.6. So let me plug this USB in and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, it detected the MP3 and it started playing that. So let me turn on a radio, and let's right now, okay, this is now having a channel in here, so let's put it in blank channel, and you can hear there is nothing right now. So the frequency here is 90.6. so let me dial in 906. There you go. This is just copyright free music from YouTube library, I guess, and I have only one song in there. And to change the channel frequency, let me pause it and let me adjust the frequency, so that let me make it 90.0. You can see right there, and if I hit play, this is playing but there is no reception here. So let me tune it to 90.0. There you go. So it works perfectly. The only issue is that something is not right in the buck converter section, which we will try to repair in a later episode, because right now I have some other unfinished works to go for, and I really don't know what is the use of this direct 12 volt line in there. Could be for something that is internal to this head unit, which we will be tearing down in a later episode, but today we only wanted to see whether this thing works or not. So we will take a look at repairing this thing, and we will try to see what is the use of this 12 volt line inside, and we'll check all those things in a later episode. For now, that's it, guys. If you want to pick up these kind of items on the scrap, try to get it with the full set, like with the remote and everything. Otherwise, you have to rely on what is available from the front panel. Fortunately, in this case, I have the option to change the channel in here, but in some devices those options were like some extra options, like changing the bass treble. Those kind of options were only available in the remote control. Like in this case, there is no option for volume. That was only there in the remote control. So yeah, but we are lucky that we have a working head unit here, which we will make use of in the future episodes. But for this video, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you with another video.